Good evening, I'm meteorologist Bo Dotson. It's 8 p.m. Let's take a look at radar. We see showers and thunderstorms overspreading the entire area now. Some of this has become heavy. Missouri Boot Hill into Illinois, West Kentucky. Heavy downpours, quite a bit of lightning reported. Some of these storms in the Boot Hill of Missouri are quite intense. Let me bring up a high resolution radar. You see this line of thunderstorms here. Some strong winds, 30, 40, 45 mile per hour winds along this axis as the storms move towards the northeast at about 30 to 35 miles per hour. You do see some warnings just south of the Missouri Boot Hill. These are being issued by the National Weather Service out of Memphis, Tennessee, and these are severe thunderstorm warnings. Pull back here and let's bring up the national radar, and I will add in the severe weather watches that have been issued. There is a tornado watch just to our south now across much of northeast Arkansas back into southern Arkansas, southwest Tennessee, parts of Mississippi and Louisiana. At this time, I think the severe weather threat overnight for our area is low. It's not zero, but it's low. If there were to be a severe thunderstorm warning issued, it would probably be for high winds, maybe a small chance now for some small hail. Pea-size hail to nickel-size hail, but the hail threat seems to be diminishing. Now I'd be more concerned about some strong winds with the most intense thunderstorms. We bring up the infrared satellite and you can see these very cold cloud tops, the dark reds and the whites. Those are thunderstorms, and the colder they are, the darker these red colors will be and the whites. Very high cloud tops, and that's an indication that these are prolific rain producers, very heavy rainfall, 3 to 5 hour rainfall totals of 2 to 3 inches being reported in some of these. Quite a few flash flood warnings are being issued across parts of Arkansas. Heavy rain will be with us well into tonight and tomorrow morning. I was just looking at the latest HER guidance. This is a model that I look at, a high resolution model. You can see the time here starting around 8 p.m. and it goes into the morning. You can see how the showers and thunderstorms just continue pretty much all night across parts of our area. That may mean some pretty heavy rainfall totals. Again, 1.5 to 3 inches of rain will be possible tonight over the area. Locally, heavier amounts not out of the question. Widespread, everybody should pick up 0.4 to 0.8 inches, and then pockets of 1.5 to 3 inches of rain likely overnight with locally heavier amounts possible. The severe weather risk overnight, again, should be on the low side. It's not zero, but it is on the low side. Here's the national radar again. We pull back out and you see rain extending all the way from Michigan back into Texas. Heaviest storms to our south and west. Another band of heavy storms over parts of Kansas and Oklahoma today has caused some severe weather. We do have a severe weather concern for Thursday. If you've been watching all day and paying attention, you will know that the Storm Prediction Center has placed us in a risk, an enhanced risk for severe weather. Now, there remain some questions on this. If clouds linger tomorrow, we will not become as unstable. Then the threat might be diminished. If the cold front moves in faster than expected, then the threat would diminish behind the front. If the front is slower than anticipated, then we may see this area shift around a little bit. Typically, the Storm Prediction Center changes their outlooks fairly regularly. They update a few times each day, and these graphics will shift around. The colors will shift. Let me go through the colors with you. The dark green is a marginal risk for severe weather. Maybe a few reports of hail and high winds in that area. Then we have this yellow area. This is a slight risk for severe weather, and the Storm Prediction Center's definition of a slight risk for severe weather is basically that some severe weather will likely occur, but perhaps not widespread in nature. Now, we move into the orange area, and that's enhanced risk. Enhanced risk is just below moderate, and moderate is just below high. High is the greatest designation the Storm Prediction Center has. This is an enhanced risk. Enhanced risk means numerous severe thunderstorms are possible, large hail, and tornadoes, damaging winds. Tornadoes cannot be ruled out tomorrow. Again, a lot hinges on what happens tonight and early tomorrow morning with the ongoing showers and storms in our area and the placement of a cold front that will be swinging in from the west-northwest tomorrow afternoon. We'll know a lot more tomorrow morning about Thursday afternoon and evening severe weather risk. If severe weather were to occur tomorrow, it'd probably be after 2 p.m. until about 9 p.m. tomorrow night. Again, depending on the frontal passage and how fast that moves through here. You'll want to pay attention to the weather on Thursday afternoon and evening. A tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch will likely be issued for some of our counties, and can't rule out some warnings as well. I'll be on top of it. You can find me on Bo Dotson Weather on Facebook, Bo Dotson on Twitter. You can go to weathertalk.com and sign up for the text messaging. I will be sending out text messages when I update Facebook and other blog and everything else tomorrow. And if we have severe weather, I'll be sending out severe weather text messages as well. Have a good evening.